Hello, everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Frankenmuth, Michigan here. We're currently headed out to the soybean field we planted here last episode with the Challenger and the John Deere 732i sprayer here. If you remember from a couple episodes back, I removed the See and Spray from this. So we're going to be spraying essentially pre-emergence on this field here. And again, we can't do that Evan with the See and Spray on there. So I had to take that off, unfortunately. I don't know if there's an option to disable it or not, but I thought there was, but I couldn't find one readily offhand. So again, I just ended up just, configuration. I'm gonna just turn off the See and Spray, which is easy enough done. Okay, let's get this lined up here a minute. One thing I noticed about this sprayer, and I gotta say, I'm not particularly familiar with this sprayer in real life, but most tow-behind sprayers, usually have a rather wide stance on the back. This one is, this one's quite narrow as far as the tires go. Yeah, I'm assuming it's set up to fit down the rows, but I don't know. Maybe not, I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, like I said, most tow-behind sprayers, I'm familiar with that one. Like I said, the tires are usually quite widespread, and of course, everyone usually designed to fit down the rows of corn or even soybeans, of course, will be planted in rows as well. So, and usually the 30-inch rows, of course. Anyway, let's get the seed tent. We'll just park this over here. That should be good for now. Get them out of the field here at least. Okay, back to the tractor. Let's get the GPS set up and we'll start spraying. I'm hoping we can get this done here. This episode might even throw a hired worker on this. We'll see once. Okay, so we are facing 90 degrees for starters. Let's see if that loads up. And it did. Excellent. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Lock on, turn on, and away we go. Fortunately, we got GPS that one. Otherwise, I don't know how you'd really tell where you have and haven't sprayed here. Again, doing the pre-emergence, essentially, that one. You can see there is no texture change happening here at all. So you can't tell at all where you have and haven't sprayed. Which is kind of annoying if you ask me. Anyway, once we're done with spraying, I want to get this field rolled here as well. Again, this is a soybean field. Also, once we're done with the sprayer on this field, I believe the field across the, if you want to call it a road there, needs to be sprayed as well. Maybe lined up here a minute. I'll just turn that off here a second. Okay, looks pretty good. There we go. And we'll just do a headland all the way around this field. And of course, we'll have to look out for the power poles. Have to look out for those. Oh, the beacons are on. That's interesting. Just go ahead and shut those off for now. We don't really need those on while out in the field, that's for sure. Pure Michigan. There we go. Now there's a good plate. I don't think there's one on the tractors there. Nope. Not one on the tractor. I haven't done much with the license plates lately. Seems like Giants has reconfigured it, so I can no longer put usually what I want to put on them, everyone. Usually I'd, spell out RDAllen across them, but, and some plates do let me do that yet of them, but it seems like some of them you can't do that anymore, so I don't know what's up with that, but one of the updates there screwed that up. Okay, we are lined up. Excellent. Yep. Turn it back on. Away we go. And I might just run 2 headland passes. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. We'll see once, everyone. We'll see once. Again, the hard part here is I have no idea where we have and haven't sprayed, really. So, yeah, I'm thinking 2 headland passes would probably be ideal. Pretty sure once we get to the other soybean field, we could probably turn See and Spray back on. Well, basically re-add it to the sprayer here. Pretty sure that field there is just spotty weeds, I think, anyway. confirm that on the map here in a minute. Okay, let's see. Yeah, lined it back up. Let's go check the map, see what it's showing for weeds on that field here. Weeds, okay, maybe not. I guess we could just leave it the way it is. We could turn See and Spray on too. I mean, I don't think it really matters a whole lot there as far as that's concerned. If the entire field is covered in weeds, Evan, it's just going to spray the entire field to my knowledge. Once we're done working on this field, by the way, I'm hoping to get some fertilizer work done here as well. Probably not this episode. That'll hopefully maybe start next episode. And we'll start working on fertilizing. We got a couple of fields here that need to be fertilized. And again, if I want to use the variable rate smart applicator, and I don't know what it's really called, that one. It's the option you can buy on some of the tractors, right? So if we go to the tractor, I don't know, is it on all of them? Yeah, the Isaraya Pro. See if we give that a try and see how that works. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's go back to this side of the field here a minute. I can line my GPS up a little better. Moving over. Oop. And if I rotate the GPS again, home it, then we're just going to shift it over here a little bit. Yeah, that should be about right. Now we'll just start going up and down the field here. First pass here, we'll miss the electric pole, but the next one, yep. The next one, we're going to be right on it. Looks like we might need some spray here fairly quick as well. Don't know if we quite have enough for the field here, unfortunately. That might be kind of annoying. A reminder, by the way, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel there, make sure you click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell notification once you are subscribed. Also, if you'd like to follow me on the rest of my social media channels as well, and that information is down below in the description there. Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. And don't forget to, I do live stream during the week as well. Typically, at least lately, it's been right around the 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. At least when I can anyway, which of course, during the summer months, everyone, sometimes got a lot of other stuff going on, so I haven't had time to stream every single day, but try to as many days as I possibly can. And we do occasionally live stream on here as well, so yeah, again, if you were watching this past week's live streams, everyone, we did live stream on here. I forget what day it was again. We live streamed on here once. Put that off here just a minute. Whoa, didn't mean to. Well, we didn't quite touch it. Real close though. Real close. For those who don't know, by the way, when it comes to sprayers, usually the tips of the booms are designed to be breakaway. And of course, when I say breakaway, I mean don't they actually come off or anything like that of them, but they are designed to hinge back typically if they hit something. So electric pole or fence pole or tree or something like that of one, they should be able to break away, hinge back, and hopefully not damage the rest of the boom. Looks like that's not the case here, unfortunately, with that. That'd actually be, I don't know if Giants would necessarily add that feature. It'd be a cool feature to add them, but at the very least, maybe design it so the tips of the booms don't have collisions on them. That would be one way of kind of cheating and getting around the system, right? Of course, if Giants actually designed them to break away, that'd be even cooler yet, but probably not going to happen. And I don't know if it's actually modeled into this particular boom. Yeah, it kind of sort of is, that one. I'm sure that's what that spring right here you're looking at is for. In this case, I don't know if there's necessarily any sort of actually breakaway mechanism, is there? Is it just held into place by the spring? It might be. Oh yeah, we are going to run out of spray here, aren't we? Oh boy, I should have probably filled up before we started that last round, because now we're going to be partway through this one, and we're out. Cool. I don't think I have any sort of mobile refill spray trailer at this point, everyone, so we'll just take it back to the farm. We're not that far away. Trying to remember which one we left off at there as well. I don't think there's like any sort of screen I can check that with, to my knowledge, everyone. Unfortunately. My turn, car. Turning first. And technically, I believe I do have the right of way in that scenario. Making the right turn. You're making a left turn there, buddy. Should look at the shop, and I think I actually have a couple options here for some spray trailers I should really try out here at some point. Let's see once here. Not in that category, apparently. Nope. That's that one. Let's see what's our low loaders. Probably not under that one, is it? Nope. I have to go look, Evan. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've got some spray trailers I can use if we had to. Might be something to look forward to or look into in a future series. Which, by the way, again, I'm speaking of this series, I do plan on wrapping it up here, Evan, once we're done with the harvest here this season. I'm sure, Evan, it's probably going to be a couple weeks, maybe a week, I don't know. Depends how long it takes to harvest, Evan. It's going to be a few episodes yet, though, before we are, of course, done with harvest and get that all wrapped up. Once we're, excuse me, Evan. Once we are all done planting, by the way, I want to focus on the factories for just a little bit, and then we'll get back into the farming. The factories, I don't think, they really don't need a whole lot, everyone. We just maybe need to go through, check them, make sure everything's working right. Did I ever put those other two? I don't think I put those two we removed back up yet, did I? No, I did not. So we need to go put those two back up, get them back up and running, refill them, everyone. Maybe cheat in some money, because of the money we'll probably lose. Because, again, for those who didn't see it, when we sold the other two factories, everyone, I thought maybe it would reimburse us for what was in the factories, everyone. It did not, like, at all. It just, what was in there, everyone, gone. So I think it was like $500,000 in each one of corn and like $500,000 in each one of potatoes, and plus some probably oil and stuff like that too, everyone. So just gone. Like, wow, okay then. I thought at least to reimburse us for it, but nope. Okay, I believe we left off on the one just on the right side of this pole here, so it'd be that one. I think it's this one, everyone, I think. Those booms fold back out here a minute. Oh, I see we got a fill gauge there. I wonder, probably doesn't actually work, does it? Interesting, is that actually I think that's a fill gauge, isn't it, everyone? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. In fact, that's probably the fill gauge marker right there. That's probably sitting down in the bottom, even though it's full. Yeah, okay. Turn this on here a minute. Should be good to go. Yeah, that looks like a rather interesting system. Usually, most fill gauges I'm familiar with on the sprayers, usually they actually have the chemical in the tube, and the level indicator just floats, right? Looks like this one's a little different, though. Interesting. And then somewhere in here we left off at, we'll just kind of spray to the end, everyone. Again, like I said before, no way of telling that I know of. Which is kind of too bad, everyone. You'd think Giants would have added some way to see where you have not sprayed. Guess not. Okay, looks like another maybe 2 or so passes, and we'll be done with this field. Like I said, I'm going to go grab the roller here. I considered everyone maybe throwing a hired worker or course play on this, but with the poles in this field, it's not the most course play, hired worker friendly of fields. And actually, come to think of it, the next field over isn't exactly either, so... Oh, that next pass can be right down the middle of the sprayer here. Oh, boy. Now, can I adjust these booms? Yes, I can. Actually, I should probably really lower it down. Typically, when spraying, everybody want to keep the booms, I won't say as close, but relatively close to the ground, everyone. Just minimize the amount of spray that gets blown away. Make sure it actually gets, applied where you want it. Okay, there we go. Back on the GPS line again. Oh, looks like I forgot to actually turn it off that time. Oops, oh well. Anyway, let's load up some comments here a moment. Let's see what's we got in the comment section here today. And of course, mention them. And don't forget, if you want to leave a comment, throw it down below. I do my best. I'm going to try to read all comments and respond to as many as I possibly can. And as I've said before, I would always really enjoy reading all you folks' comments. As I've said many times before, and I do believe I've got some of the best viewers on out there as far as YouTube is concerned. Okay, to the comments, everyone. Let's see. The Dairy Farmer was saying you should do West by for your next map. Well, I pretty much have a map picked out here at this point. I'm going to know it's not West by. Maybe next one after that, we might do West by Wisconsin. That sounds like a good one. Definitely a really nice map. Highly recommend that one for those of you who have not played on West by Wisconsin before. Looking for a good animal map, everyone. That might be the map we'll do next. We'll see once here. And when I say next, after the next one, because like I said, I do have one kind of sort of picked out already. Rex was saying, I've been playing on this map since it came out. I enjoy it. Same here there, Rex. I've really been enjoying this map as well. Definitely been one of my favorite maps here in Farming Simulator 22 so far. Probably has a lot to do with the fact, everyone, that I'm from Michigan, so that might be a bit of a biased opinion there, but I really do enjoy this map. Really, and like I said, really enjoying it so far, so... Okay, you know what? Might as well just turn that off here a minute. We're just going to overlap everyone because, yeah, this field here is like completely covered in weeds, so... Now, if we actually had like proper functioning section control, we probably could actually make this work here in real life. Obviously, in real life, you probably wouldn't want to be spraying across the road like this, but if you had section control, you could just shut off or automatically shut off the sections here that are overlapping the road and not really a ditch in this case, but just a little bit of space that's between the road and the field. Oh, except for one little problem here. I didn't realize that. Okay. One tree in the way. Guess I could have done something about that tree. We'll resist the urge to cut down any more of the neighbor's trees. Magnus was saying, I think it's 6 in-game years. I could be wrong. Farmer Klein talked about it. Great video as always. Magnus is referring to how long it takes for the soil information to, basically before you have to repurchase it and or rescan it. Come on, car, go. Actually, you know what? That should be actually good here, right? They did overlap that. Okay, let's, yeah, should we get course play? We'll see what course play will do with this field. That one, I don't know. Might be a bit of a disaster, but question is, where do I start the course play course for this? I don't really like starting in this corner. That doesn't look particularly good. Let's maybe move over here. Actually, you know, there's a field entrance over here. Again, when we bought this field already planted. I don't know if I realized that when I bought it. It came planted with soybeans, everyone. I probably should have gone and checked that, make sure the weeds were out of it, but I forgot to do that. So, and you know what? Let's throw the See and Spray back on here. Like I said, I don't think with this field it's going to make a difference, everyone. Sure, we'll repair. Might as well repaint too while we're at it, right? Why not? Okay, customize. We want See and Spray. Yes. Is that the fastest working speed? Yeah, that was the fastest working speed, wasn't it? Okay. Might as well repair the tractor too while we're at it. And now we don't need to bother repainting that. It's, yeah, Challenger yellow. Yuck. I know, nasty, isn't everyone? Nasty. Okay, let's get some course play going here. See once if course play. Oh, that's gonna spray field 6 and 7 too. And yeah, boy, the whole problem I went with the one complaint if I had a complaint with this map, everyone, is the field boundaries. What's dividing the fields, everyone, is not wide enough. Causes a lot of problems with course play and hired workers. It's just, it's a bit of a mess, everyone. A bit of a mess. You know what? Let's just go. It's not going to hurt anything, I don't think, is it? Oh, did I forget to click? Yeah, I didn't generate it, did I? Probably one headland. And hopefully this works, because, again, as I've said before, oh, you know what? Let's go back in here. Turn off. Actually, you know what? That's right. I'm going to need... but it did not detect the poles. Oh, you know why, everyone? You know why? Because the poles probably don't actually have anything on them, do they? Yeah, withered. What I've done, everyone, on the poles that are on the other field over here, I just took the paint tool and just painted the widest circle of grass I could around these. I don't think these actually have it. Yeah, no, they're like actual, like, ground around here, everyone. That's why course play is just like, nope, we're just gonna go right through them because it doesn't realize there's anything there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to construction here. Let's go to landscaping, painting, grass. Bump this out to the largest size we can. And let's see what's here. Switch it to the round one. And just paint a round circle around that. Is this one good? Nope. Around that one. And then I think what I'll probably have to do is I'll probably have to restart the game here for course play to detect this. I don't think course play is going to detect it. Oh, that's going to be a mess, isn't it, everyone? Or, yeah, okay. Course play is... Oh, boy. This is going to be a mess. M-E-S-S, mess. Okay. Double check my theory here, but if I get rid of this, go back to course, regenerate. Like I said, I don't think it's going to detect it. I could be wrong, though. Let's find out. Oh, it does, actually. Okay, cool. I will go with that, and that is... We'll see what happens over there, everyone. Okay, first waypoint, drive course. At least in this case, Evan, the weeds are actually up on the field, so if a course play hired worker misses something, Evan, at least I can see, right? So that's a little bit better. Maybe I should have just gone with a hired worker or something. Oh, well. Let's go grab the roller here. I think, is that this tractor? Yes, it is. Let's go grab the roller, and we're going to start rolling. Oh, we don't have a whole lot of time left this episode, do we? I forget if this is the roller that worked well or the one that had some problems. I don't remember. I think we had both rollers, right? I don't know where the other roller's at. I should go double check that here a minute. I went back to what we own, and then rollers. Where's the roll? There they are. So yes, we do own both of them. Oh, which one worked again, Evan? Which one did not? Yeah, I don't want to sell it. Well, we'll see once that one. We'll just take it out of the field. Anyway, back to the comments. Christopher was saying, good morning and good video. Thank you very much for that. Tech for the disabled was also mentioning how long it takes for the soil information to basically degrade or need to be redone. He was saying 6 plantings. He was also saying on the weed score, wait for the first growth stage, then spray for the weeds using See and Spray on the sprayer. Okay, everyone. So in order to get a better score, you have to use the See and Spray. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, that's probably why we're not going to do so good on our score, everyone, because I'm not waiting for the first growth stage. I'm getting rid of the weeds right away, right? Which, as far as I know, that gives you the best yield, everyone. If you wait for the weeds to start, everyone, that does, at least from what my understanding, actually does take away from the yield. So, just FYI on that one. Okay, and GPS setup on this one. We're also going to do 90 degrees, auto width. Didn't load, so we go back and load up the 0 degree course. Auto width that one. You know what, we'll just rotate it. That'll work. Rather than going back through the whole mess of reloading. Let's see. Hoover was saying you have to activate the tree stump removal function now before it'll work. Also, you get the weed control score up. You need to use the See and Spray sprayer when the weeds first appear. Okay, so that's probably what we're doing wrong. I mean, again, I'm using the See and Spray sprayer, but yeah, as you folks seen this episode, I'm spraying them before the weeds appear. Better way of doing it, if you ask me. Why wait? Okay, realign that GPS here again. There we go. David was saying, I have an issue with Farming Simulator 22. I got rid of all my mods and shaders in the documents, and after that, my textures will go blurry and show rolled textures. None of the others know how to fix it. That is a good one there, David. Sounds like something is possibly messed up in your game. If you have the Steam version, I would suggest doing a check of the files through Steam. Steam will let you do that if you go to the settings or properties for the game there, and you should have an option to validate and recheck the files for the game. I would suggest doing that. Okay, and I just looked at the time of it. It is time to wrap it up here for this episode already. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.